Okay, so here at Writer's Block we have a poetry feature, we have a music feature, and it's always a really tough decision to try and decide who we want to come and do the features because there's so many amazing poets on the London scene, sorry. But if you've seen this poet before, you will understand why we've booked them as a feature. Every time they step on stage, they give you a whole show. It's a whole experience. And they actually have a one-man show which is happening. And I believe it's happening on September the 12th. So if you enjoy what you see today, make sure you connect with them. Make sure you give them their flowers. But I'm going to sit down and enjoy this set because it's one of my favorite poets. Someone I've seen perform a couple of times. More than a couple of times. But yeah, he's absolutely incredible. He's going to blow your socks off. Very, very excited. So please put your hands together for the one, the only Kid, Anansi!
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you. Please give it up for Woodsy and his incredible Dragon Ball Z jacket as well. All right, so yeah, I am going to start off with something a little nostalgic, something which is an old favorite, and also just because I've been feeling a little bit nostalgic, I've been thinking about my school days. And I went to an all-boys school, you see. And when you go to an all-boys school, there is like this pathological fear of homosexuality. And it is so terrifying to either be called gay or to even like eat a banana in public that there was this walkway in the school that they just called it Gay Man's Alley. Why do they call it Gay Man's Alley? Nobody knows. But it was just called that. So if you set foot in it, you were gay, okay? Didn't matter if you knew what stimulating a prostate looked like. Step in it, you're gay. So I felt the need to, and that really stuck with me. So I wrote this poem about just that, plus the culture of what my school was like. This piece is called How Straight Am I? I'm so straight, there are no wardrobes in my house. 'Cause I'll die before I cover myself in anything that just came out the closet. I'm so straight, I only shake hands with lesbians. Can't stand to touch a hand that might have touched a dick, 'cause that's basically a second-degree hand job. I'm so straight, I eat bananas sideways like corn on the cob. I'm so straight, I don't give blood to the Red Cross because I'm scared of ending up in another man's erection. I'm so straight that if I'm at a sleepover and the only bed available is a bunk bed, then I sleep on the floor because I'm not a top or a bottom. I'm so straight that as I sleep wearing Spider-Man printed pajamas, I draw dresses on all of them so no one will think I sleep with a bunch of men on top of me. I'm so straight that it gives me BO because I won't touch a man's body in the shower, even my own. I'm so straight I don't wipe my ass when I take a shit because I'm scared there's a chance I just might like it. I'm so straight I don't eat popcorn on principle because that's basically a busted nut. I'm so straight that when I make love to men wait. Because I'm so straight that I'm always miserable. Because to be happy is to be gay. I'm so straight I've developed body dysmorphia, training my mind to hate my body so I don't find any man attractive, especially myself. I'm so straight I manipulate my mental health, let it manifest into femicidal violence because I envy your strength and your support networks as well. And as a result, I try to ensure your lives are a living hell, all while thinking I'm the first and only bloke to think he can treat women this way. Because imagine how shitty it would be if more men were like me, aggressively perpetuating misogyny to downplay their own lacking heterosexuality.
Say it again.
Because imagine how shit it would be if more men were like me, aggressively perpetuating misogyny to downplay their own lacking heterosexuality. Oh wait, shit. That happens all the time and is on the rise, isn't it? So I have been doing what I can only describe as like fighting against like this new sort of like manosphere of like men who, for lack of a better word, are clearly terrified of wasps and who work in air-conditioned rooms with their little podcasts telling me what it means to be a real man. I'm not gonna be lectured to by motherfuckers who can't pitch a tent. So this one goes out to all the dudes with podcasts. There are far too many of them, in fact. And yeah, this one is for the tight t-shirt wearing podcasts. I do need to think of a shorter name for this, but fuck you, Fresh and Fit is just a little too long. And yeah, here we go. Listen, bro. I know you look at every girl's asshole during doggy and assume the winking was intended for you. All while fearing anything coming within 5 inches of your own. Turn your phone off. The irony alone of asking every first date before the calamari even approaches the table, so what is your body count? What do you bring to the table? My guy, all you've ever brought your entire life is money. Money grifted from boys too young to know what a multi-level marketing scheme is. You attract what you put out. I'd call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, but I give myself high blood pressure explaining that to you without crayons. How dare you even think to call yourselves high value when ignoring the auction block undertones, when worth cannot be determined by men who can't cook, by men who would die of exposure if ever dropped into the woods, by men whose ideal partner is a girl young enough to groom into a fuckable mummy surrogate. Make excuses for the degradation of men's mental health, but I know you make it worse your own goddamn selves, because the cure for depression will not be found in an Andrew Tate speech. It will not be found in a Jordan Peterson argument. It is found in community. It is found in mutual aid and well-funded public amenities, and maybe occasionally a light spot of pegging. The guys stop clicking right after that. Because sexuality is a spectrum that men are forbidden to explore, and ignorance turns into fear, and fear leads to hate if you pathologize it into a soup with capitalism for your carrots and patriarchy for your potatoes. So my guy, please, for me, for all mankind, lie down, lift your legs up, just stretch your hole out, just so we can pull that stick that's been up your asshole for so long. Because you've been blaming women for all of your issues because you were dropped at a head start, then overlap them, then hurt your own feelings, convincing yourself they're keeping pace. Now, I'm not saying that self-proclaimed alpha males ought to get pegged more in order to thwart the problems of misogyny, but it could help kickstart the healing process. This next one I'm gonna do is, yeah, this piece is, this piece is about love. Yeah, this and the last 2 pieces I've done are all part of my one-man show. This one-man show is called First Date. It's about love, it's about dating, it's about just navigating romance in this 21st century hellscape. And yeah, this is a love poem that I wrote. It's called The Orgy. My partner loves me in more than a million ways. So imagine my surprise when it came to my birthday and they told me there was another present up their sleeve. They led me to the bedroom for the gift I was to receive, and in opening the door, I saw a sight I could not even believe. There were 5 Harley Quinn cosplayers, 4 Idris Elba impersonators, 3 anonymous masturbators, just to add to the ambiance, 2 nude paramedics so we would not need an ambulance, and all that remained was her and me. She had organized an orgy, the good kind of clusterfuck. She even prepared a buffet table, and I couldn't believe my luck. So I disrobed and licked my lips because I was in the mood for food. So I started on the deviled eggs, and then I moved on to the caviar and the canapes, which upset some of our guests. But what can I say? There was an abundance of food, and it was free. I'll admit I kissed a panini so passionately they thought I was batshit crazy, but I don't understand why they felt so confused and flummoxed. The best way to my heart has always been through my stomach. Did they get mad because I romanced a pizza slice? Or because I went balls deep in a bowl of jollof rice? For you see, I really do love food. With me, it's a slippery slope. All fun and games till someone fucks a cantaloupe. But I did try returning to the orgy after I ate. But what happened was a fate that I would not even wish on war criminals or Taylor Swift. Cause the room was a desert and I was a fish. Empty, dry, and barren, with me all alone, save for a desecrated buffet table with all of its contents thoroughly boned. Did they leave because they felt ignored? because food is as good, if not better, than sex? Was I unappreciative to their wants and needs? Was my privilege going unchecked? Was it because we have differing ideas of fun? Or was it because halfway I turned a jam donut into a glazed one? I simply love food too much for my own good. It makes my soul dance and my heart sing, but it's because of behavior like this why we cannot have nice things. My passion for food overrides my body from the hairs on my skin to my very, very core. Small wonder I don't get any invites to tea parties with cakes and scones anymore. But I suppose in the end I should just learn a little bit more self-control. Otherwise, one day my fixation and fascination for food will swallow me whole. Thank you. This next one I'm gonna do. This is my piece to be like hopeful for the future because. I hate the government, I hate society, but I want to love it in the future. So this piece is called How to Kill a Fascist. History dictates it will kill itself, inevitably. Its love for power is the Ouroboros. The sword by which it lives will be the one it must eventually fall upon, and although gravity is weak, like death, it comes for us all. So I asked Google one day, how do I build community? It thought I meant for my brand, talked about engagement synergy strategies to maximize social impact, something to carve my name into the annals of history, an imprint for future sons to follow. But I looked around, seeing only the dregs of what our grandparents built but never taught us. Only showed and hoped we would see and copy like the oral tradition. The one lost to the written word, gate kept by a fascist foundation masquerading as whatever new flavor parties pick whenever political winds change. Because how do you build from dead blueprints? When high-rises replace the swept-away rubble and ruins of the spaces our people could survive pogroms, protecting themselves, protecting one another, only for today's millionaires to lecture us, saying, don't kill one another over postcodes your mothers are only renting. Oh. And they even poison the water supply for good measure. But they've sealed their fate, because nothing is left for the richest 1% of our societies now except generations of incest in underground bunkers. And the real reason big protests don't always work is because decentralized is always best. Everyone, everywhere, all at once. So let us protect one another. To guard the door from bailiffs coming for our neighbors, to rent strike even when we can afford the expense just to keep at least one more family from going homeless this year. Gate crash the runway of a deportation flight to the Benny Hill theme song and amplify every voice across spectrum and diaspora because none of this land is ours, they so love to say. So if we want to build something in the dead fascist wake, this land we must take. Okay, so this final piece, I'm actually super nervous to perform it because I only wrote it a couple days ago. And yeah, you're either gonna like it or you're gonna find it hugely offensive. Either way, you're welcome. I am going to have like a major content warning for suicidal ideation. This piece is called Don't Kill Yourself. Don't worry, it is also funny. My brain doesn't like me appreciating things, sees gratitude as an empty platitude, and hides the calculator when it comes to counting blessings. Shouts, "Hail Satan," when motherfuckers sing my praises. My own brain is reasons 1 through 10, with society covering 11 and 12. I can count on my friends to drown out the voices. Community can heal, but it can't stop you from making bad choices. Imagine every day just like this. You've just made dinner, sang jazz music through the kitchen, closing drawers with your juicy booty to the rhythm, and the plate slips off your fingers before you take that first bite, landing saucy side first like a slice of toast. I'm this close. I swear to fucking God. I swear to fucking God. Don't kill yourself. Remember your mantras. Bismillah, inshallah, it is what it is. K sarah, sarah, oh well, fuck it, we ball. Don't kill yourself. Gas bills are due in a few days. Don't kill yourself. People love you. Don't kill yourself. The urologist did such a good job with your vasectomy, it would be a shame to waste it. Don't kill yourself. New season of The Bear and the Boys just dropped. Don't kill yourself. You've lived long enough to outgrow your dream of being adopted by Will Smith. Why stop short now? Don't kill yourself. It could lower the national average dick size. Don't kill yourself. People as humble as you are rare these days. Don't kill yourself. You've only just figured out you're into nipple play. Don't kill yourself. You're too sexy. Don't kill yourself. What if somebody says to your girlfriend, I'm here if you need anything, at your funeral? Don't kill yourself. Who's going to loudly say, I love you to her when couples are fighting in public? Don't kill yourself. Who's going to stop your friends from killing themselves over fuckboys with crunchy bed sheets? Don't kill yourself. Who will water all your plants? Don't kill yourself. Who else is going to remind podcast bros to experience ego death through pegging? Don't kill yourself. Who the fuck will teach people to shit on company time? Don't kill yourself. You need to survive before you can thrive. Don't kill yourself. The meaning of life is to live, so do it, and do it hard. Don't kill yourself. What if you're fated to be the first person to meet aliens after their ship crash lands in Croydon, and now instead of you, they encounter a Karen who rats them out to the government? Don't kill yourself. You're not going to heaven. God will not forgive you for having sex in a church, and hell is filled with unvaccinated boomers who voted Brexit. Don't kill yourself without at least taking a few neo-Nazis out with you. Don't kill yourself. Don't throw away all those years of anger management. Don't kill yourself. Your mother's only stopped calling your cooking colonizer food. Don't kill yourself. Don't destroy her. Don't be like your father. Too many people you love have died already. Don't kill yourself. You haven't seen Palestine freed. Don't kill yourself. Please. I have been Kid Anansi. If you like what I do, you can follow me at Kid Anansi, kid.anansi, A-N-A-N-S-I. I've got another poetry night. That's Extra Second London. It's at St. Margaret's House in Bethnal Green. We're doing it next Saturday, 31st of August. Our theme is music. There's going to be a live band there. It's going to be awesome. September 12th, I've got my one-man show at Riverside Studios down the road. It's called First Date. Tickets are available. That's everything. Thank you so much. I've had such a great time. I love you all. And remember, when the universe tries to fuck you, be a power bottom. Good night!
You got one more time for the incredible Kid Anansi!